Picture this for a second, okay? It's early morning. Before you've even opened your eyes, your AI assistant has already quietly worked its magic in the background, sorting your calendar and perfectly lining up your meetings for the day. Then you step outside, and your car is just waiting. It drives you completely autonomously to the office while you catch up on some reading or just, drink your coffee. Meanwhile, across town, doctors are instantly diagnosing super complex illnesses using tech that crunches data in literally a fraction of a second. Sounds insane, right? Almost like a movie. So you're probably listening to this and thinking, yeah, okay, sure, this is just science fiction. Well, let me just burst that bubble right now. It's actually not. And that is what's so incredibly fascinating here. These aren't just pipe dreams from some futuristic sci-fi novel. We are talking about impending realities. The research, the development, the massive investments, it is all actively happening across every single one of these fronts today. The future is essentially being built right under our noses. And that's exactly what we're going to unpack in today's Explainer. We're counting down 5 unbelievable, totally world-altering technologies that are being developed as we speak. These are the heavy hitters that are going to fundamentally change how we live, how we work, and honestly, how we interact with the world in the next few years. We're going to dive into the data, the real-world applications, and the challenges behind each one. So let's jump right into it. Starting our countdown at number 5, we're going to look right inside our own personal bubbles. Number 5, AI personal assistant, beyond just answering questions. What's truly fascinating to me is the massive shift this represents. Like right now, we basically treat AI as a search engine on steroids, right? You ask a question, it spits out an answer. But the source material points to a totally different paradigm for our future. The AI of tomorrow? It's going to be a proactive manager of your everyday life. Imagine waking up and your inbox is already sorted, with replies drafted based on your priorities. It's going to automate your grocery shopping, literally knowing you need milk before you even open the fridge. The whole idea is simplifying those routine daily tasks to save you incredible amounts of time and mental energy. It's moving from a tool you use to a partner that genuinely anticipates your needs. All right, keeping that momentum going, let's step out of the house and hit the road for number 4 on our countdown. Number 4, self-driving cars, the future of the commute. This one brilliantly highlights the exact crossroads this tech is sitting at right now. Let's look at side A first, the dream side. Picture getting into your car after a wildly long day. You just sit back, relax, maybe close your eyes, and the car safely and autonomously navigates the whole way home, completely effortless. And major companies are aggressively chasing this right now. But we gotta look at side B, the reality check. The challenge here is frankly immense. Before we see autonomous cars on every street corner, there are incredibly strict safety and regulatory hurdles to clear. The tech has to prove it's flawlessly safe in chaotic, unpredictable real-world traffic. Plus, governments have to figure out how to legally regulate a machine that makes its own driving decisions. It's a huge hurdle, but man, the race to solve it is on. Okay, breaking into the top 3. For this one, we're shifting gears to a technology that will directly and profoundly impact our physical well-being. Number 3, AI in healthcare, faster and more accurate diagnosis. Let's build on that idea of an AI assistant, but this time it's an assistant for medical professionals. The life-saving potential we're talking about here is just absolutely staggering. We're looking at AI acting as this hyper-powerful analytical tool for doctors. It can rapidly analyze X-rays and review insanely complex medical scans in mere minutes. Imagine taking mountains of patient data and letting an AI find the hidden patterns, anomalies, or risks that a human eye might take days or weeks to spot. The ultimate goal is to make treatment significantly faster and vastly more precise. Because at the end of the day, when you catch something earlier and with greater accuracy, you save lives. Now, if you're feeling a little uneasy about a computer diagnosing your health, take a breath. There is a hugely important point here. The final decision is still made by trained medical experts. The source material heavily emphasizes this. AI is absolutely not replacing your doctor. It's empowering them. The AI handles the heavy data crunching and the preliminary analysis, sure, but those final, critical, life-altering decisions, those are still entirely in the capable hands of human medical professionals. It's the perfect collaboration between human empathy and machine efficiency. Moving right along to number 2 on our countdown, we're bringing the focus back to our immediate physical environment and how it's totally evolving. Number 2, smart homes, intuitive living spaces. We touched on AI assistants earlier, but this is about your physical space actually adapting to you. And this trend is exploding into more households every single day. But what actually makes a space intuitive? Well, we're talking about lights that just know when you walk into a room, climate control and smart fans that dial in your perfect temperature without you ever touching a thermostat. We're talking integrated security cameras that keep a watchful eye and alert you to anything weird. Even your daily appliances are connected, everything just humming along perfectly to your specific routine. Basically, your house becomes this responsive, living entity that seamlessly adapts to make your life way more comfortable and secure. And here we are. We've finally made it, the absolute most expansive and awe-inspiring technology on our countdown. Number 1. Space technology, expanding humanity's horizons. For this one, we are taking a massive leap out of our living rooms and straight into the grand unknown. The advancements in space exploration right now are moving at breakneck speed. Scientists aren't just casually looking at the stars anymore. They are actively researching and drawing up real plans for long-term human habitation on the moon. They're deeply exploring how we could actually survive on Mars. We are fundamentally shifting from just exploring space to potentially living off-planet. The source material notes that we can expect some absolutely massive discoveries from these new, ambitious missions very soon. We are literally pushing the boundaries of where humanity can exist. It's making the impossible a reality. So there you have it. We've journeyed from an AI managing your morning emails to self-driving commutes, high-tech healthcare, intuitive homes, and finally, setting up camp on the moon and Mars. Now, I want to throw this back to you, the focused learner. Out of all these upcoming realities, which future technology excites you the most? Is it getting your time back with an AI assistant, or the sheer grand adventure of space exploration? Let that question simmer in your mind for a bit. The future isn't just coming someday, it's being built right now, piece by piece, algorithm by algorithm. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep your eyes peeled because tomorrow's reality is going to be an absolutely wild ride.